Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, dog, cats, and squirrels, or anybody who might want to listen to an old man like me. Hello, world. Hello, money. Hola, dinero. Hola, mundo. Veterans, all my veterans, stop playing with me. You know what time it is. Don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing gonna be alright. Because this is my message to you. Veterans, all my veterans, you know what time it is. I'm on the road again, baby. I'm over here in Corbin, Kentucky, birthplace of Kentucky Fried Chicken. You know, it's where the Colonel started all that Kentucky Fried Chicken, and look at it, it's worldwide today. So I got that landmark, but I didn't do a documentary on it, so I'm back over here today to do a documentary on it, all right? But anyway, guys, back to you, veterans, all my veterans, man. Oh, man, you know, I don't sing like Bob Marley. I don't look like Bob Marley. I don't even sound like Bob Marley. But one thing I can share with Bob Marley is the message. Don't worry about a thing. He delivered that message through me to you, veterans, and that's what I do every single day. I come on, man. I'm going to always shout you out. And don't you worry about a thing. Everything's going to be all right. I know you're sitting over there in the war zones. I know you're sitting over there in the power zones. I know, veterans, that you're rappelling out of helicopters. I know you parachuting out of airplanes. I know you're dodging bullets, dodging grenades, dodging IEDs, running for your life. I know you're dodging all type of chemicals. I know these things. But that's why I'm sitting here today, for me sitting here, allow me to thank you for giving me the freedom that I have here sitting in this car before I go take this historical landmark picture. And I thank you. I thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much. Thank you, veterans. Thank you. And then, you know, I always got to throw in my homeless veterans. They sitting out there homeless, thinking nobody care about them. Probably sitting somewhere emaciated, but there is somebody's thinking about you, veterans, and that be Jared Costello. I always think about my veterans, man. Whether you're doing good, whether you're doing bad, whether you're in the middle. I mean, you know, it's life. Give us curveballs. We're going to get those curveballs, man. But what you going to do with that curveball that throw it at you? You know, stand up like a champion. You did that when you was in the military. All my veterans, whether it be now that you're homeless or you up on your feet, just always think about each other, man. We did a lot of things for this United States of America, man, for our country. And we'll never, ever forget about it. And we're going to hold you accountable for all the things that you did over there in the military for us. And we're going to thank you for it. That's why we want to hold you accountable. Thank you, veterans. Hold your head up. Don't you ever hold your head down for anything. You did a great job for us in the United States of America. You kept everybody safe when you was over there doing your time. And thank you. We won't forget about it. We truly, truly won't. And guys, you know, before I go, man, you know, I always got to tell my veterans, man, it's going to be one day that I'm going to be able to get my Korean veterans and my Vietnam veterans out to a football game. That's what I live for on this channel. I want to get my veterans out to a football game. How are we going to do that? Well, I pray to God that one day some of my deep pocket veterans who might could hear another veteran shouting out for his veterans to get them out to a football game, and then we'll collaborate where we can get these guys out to a football game. We use their boats, use their airplanes, use their motorhome, use their charter buses, whatever that they may have for my veterans to get to a football game. And it don't cost them anything, man. Ain't gonna be a tax write-off. Ain't gonna be a warm, fuzzy feeling inside knowing what you did for your veterans, especially veterans that's already veterans and know for these they spend some time with these veterans. And so that's what it's all about, man, helping the veterans, man. What little part that I could do is I always say I can't do anything physically to help my veterans, because I'm not a doctor, a physician, anything of that nature. But what I can do, man, is share that one YouTube moment with my veterans where we sitting at a football game among 60 to 70,000 people, and they saying, veterans, thank you for your service. Man, stop playing. And then you got the announcer, Mark Johnson, you got Gus Johnson, and you got Joel Clapp. And they saying, ladies and gentlemen, look down in that south end zone and give out them veterans. Shout it up for them veterans, man. Give them a round of applause, man. Thank them for their service. And they do just that, man. It's a beautiful thing. And then, you know, just before the game start, man, we see the flyover, the traditional flyover, man, the salutations. Man, stop playing with me. And that veteran sitting there, man, he's sharing his life stories with us. He's sharing his moments with us. He's sharing war stories with us. And just telling us about his life and what he did. before he passed away, man. He done shared it with 60 to 70,000 people. That YouTube experience that'll never be forgotten, that'll be carried on through YouTube for the rest of his life and the rest of his days. Man, that's a beautiful thing. I don't know whether anybody else think about it like that, but that's the way I look at it, man. From my perspective and from my lens, I want to see these veterans, man, my Korean veterans and my Vietnam veterans get out to a football game and enjoy that one day, man. We give them 3 meals for that day, put them in a beautiful hotel, you know what I mean, and give him some money to put in his pocket. And we just sit there and share the day with that young man or young lady. Because, you know, we had a lot of women lost some limbs over there in the military as well. And so I want to be able to do the things that I know I can do that don't, you know, won't hurt me to do. Just sit there and talk to this guy and share a day with him. That's all I want to do. Veterans! And that's all I ask you guys to come help me do, man. Let's get these guys out to a football game. Anything that you can do to donate, man, be greatly appreciated. I mean, anything. $5, $10, $15. Guys, I will be held accountable. I'll show you the receipts. And you're going to have that warm and fuzzy feeling knowing that your money went to a veteran who's unable to be able to stand up on his feet and, you know, do the physical things that we do to get to a football game. But we're going to accommodate this young man or this young lady to a football game. You better believe it, all of us, man, through spirit, through osmosis, however you want to call it. We're going to get these guys out to a football game. Stop playing with me. All right, but before I go, guys, you know, to the world, you might be one person, but to that one person, you just might be the world. And people don't care how much you know until first they know how much you care. And I won't see each and every one of you at the top. I'm going to see each and every one of you over the top. Until next time. Veterans! All my veterans all over the world.